How do buyers compete in this market? Boy, I know it's a discouraging market for some. It's an arduous process for others. Here's how a buyer can compete and win. Hi, I'm Amy of Amy Wienands Real Estate. I'm nearly 30 years in the industry. I started off Rookie of the Year, sold 2 houses my very first week, and it's been a straight path forward, upward, and continual forward movement. Just last year, we sold almost 800 homes, and I have the #1 team in Iowa. Guys, I know you might be discouraged out there. You might be like, I don't know if this is the time and the season for us to be looking at houses. Maybe we just need to sit on the sidelines and wait. I would tell you, don't make that mistake, because interest rates are rising. And we have lots of homes that are coming on the market. Obviously, inventory is tight, but we do have more homes coming on the market. And with the interest rates rising, you're going to be better ahead to jump now than to wait on the sidelines. So as a buyer, how do I compete? First of all, you have to have an agent that knows the market. You really do. You have to have an agent that's actively engaged in this competitive market, that's been through this process hundreds of times, that's walking through it. They know how to get the best terms for you. An agent that shows up, I think it's a big deal that they show up and present their offer, or they at least make a phone call and speak about the offer instead of just hey, I'm just going to email over my stuff. Guys, there are other things that sellers care about other than money sometimes. Yesterday, we had a classic example. We had like 20 offers on a property, and one agent came and presented and had a story. They had a story to tell the seller about their buyers. They didn't come with the highest offer, but guess what that seller did? You know what? That was us. I like that story. Let's give them the opportunity to do the same thing that this highest offer did. Instead of just going with the highest offer, it gave them an opportunity to control their own destiny. Your story matters, right? It's not all just about money. It's about best price and terms, obviously, but there are other things that play into the game. Number 2, inspections are probably going to be going by the wayside in a lot of price points. So removing that inspection contingency. Yeah, do you take on risk? Here's what I'd tell you to do. Again, have an agent that obviously knows, like, we're looking at just the basics. You're not seeing structural issues. You're not seeing cracks everywhere. You're not seeing mechanical issues. You're not seeing, and things that you can't tell. But bring a parent along, grab an inspector to come walk through it with you quickly, right? But that contingency most likely has to go by the wayside if you're going to compete in today's active market. So we're seeing probably 60 to 70% of all of our homes that are going in multiple offers, that contingency being removed. So something to consider there. Throw out the tax proration. Eliminate the tax proration. Another way to compete, right? You might have to eliminate the tax proration. What does that mean to you? That means that you're going to have to bring to the closing table the amount that you have to bring. Typically, you might not know this, but you're getting a discount on the prorated taxes that are owed to you. And that typically ends up being 6 months to a year of taxes being credited to you on the day of closing. Eliminate the tax proration. That might be a good way for you to compete. Put an appraisal contingency clause in there. If we can't compete, if it doesn't appraise, I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to put this amount of money down. The appraisal contingency, it matters. So when we're looking at all these offers, and some of them we're seeing come in $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 over list price, appraisals start to come into play. And if you address that up front, most likely you're going to get a seat at the table, and it'll be a strong one. So don't give up hope. Stay encouraged. Get with the right agent that'll show up and present an offer for you, that'll stand behind you, that'll give you best strategy, best practices. And here's the thing, guys. There's some houses coming on the market now that are just priced ridiculously. And you know what? They're not getting the multiple offers. And they are negotiating still. So you just have to be with an active agent, right? So you can win the battle, you can win the war. Now is the time. Interest rates are still amazing. Stay positive, stay encouraged. As always, we'd love that opportunity to represent you. My buyer's agents represent only buyers. They're never representing both sides of the transaction. They're representing buyers completely, solely, and only. It's their only job. So we would love that opportunity to serve you, to provide you with information, and to be your resource. And as always, at Amy Wienands Real Estate, we are obsessively working for you.